Hello everyone, as the title suggests, our mundane focus for this week will be the word exchange, but within the context of the heart. But Jason, the heart is such a huge part of our survival. How is that mundane? Observe. Oh my gosh, am I pumping blood right now? And was that 3 red blood cells that just passed through my left atrium? That's so much more oxygen. We don't do that, or at least I don't. So I think the heart and its subconscious functions in this case can be considered mundane. Important, but mundane nonetheless. It's not just about the heart as an organ. More specifically, it's about the burdens our hearts must bear, as well as the emotional burdens we carry around from having a heart in the first place. Trust me, this will make sense soon enough. Roll the intro. Hey, welcome to Lessons from the Mundane, or LFTM, the show where you and I are able to glean life-giving lessons from everyday things all around us, otherwise known as the mundane. My name is Jason, or you can call me Jace, your humble host for these next few minutes, and a fellow believer in living a life of abundance and fulfillment. Something I truly, truly desire to share with you. Today's lesson is based on a suggestion from one of my best friends ever. Let's call her Vin. I did not come up with that. She chose it herself, so get up off me. So in a conversation I had with Vin this past Friday, it wasn't Friday, it was Saturday. Anyway, I asked her what she thought my next subject should be, and like the poet she is, she said, the heart. Okay. Anything about that in particular, or is that my challenge? Why they are such a heavy burden to carry? A heavy burden to carry a heart, or is this about the burden that the hearts themselves are carrying? Well, I leave that choice to you. Thanks, Vin. You're the best. Always so specific. Okay, so right now we're not talking about this heart. We're talking about this heart. Your soul, meaning mind, will, and emotions. Your true heart, if you will. This one will simply be used as an example for visualizing what your true heart or mind heart is actually involved in. Stay with me here because I'll be addressing number 1 through my answer to number 2. Number 1, why is it a burden to have a heart? Quick and simple answer, because having one means you get to, and this is an F word that scares a lot of us, feel. Not so simple answer, number 2, what burdens does the heart carry? Ain't talking Job. That list is way too long, but I hope to grab your attention with just one word: exchange. Through the prowess of Google, I ended up on the National Health, Lung, and Blood Institute webpage, where I located an article about how the lungs work. The link's in the description below if you're interested in reading some more about it yourself. But for the purpose of this video, I'm only quoting a portion of the overview. When you inhale or breathe in, air enters your lungs, and oxygen from the air moves from your lungs to your blood. At the same time, carbon dioxide, a waste gas, moves from your blood to the lungs and is exhaled, and that's breathing out. This process is called gas exchange, and is essential to life. Let me read that last sentence one more time. This process is called gas exchange and is essential to life. So one of the primary and arguably most vital of burdens that your heart carries is that of exchange. Through this mundane subject, I wish to remind those of us that tend to often forget that exchange involves not one, but 2 different parts. Because of the following. What do we do when we're feeling down or mentally broken? My typical response is guilting myself into a new routine to build discipline, wake up earlier, drink lots of water, and pep talk myself into what will hopefully be a better day or a better week or a better life. That's that good. The oxygen. But what about the carbon? The bad. While it is praiseworthy for me to start doing so many things... While it is praiseworthy for me to start doing so many good things for the betterment of my health, I cannot afford to ignore the other side of that coin. It's never just my haters that can put me down. What about when I put myself down? Yeah, I'm calling you out. Vin, what happens when I mess up and rather than acknowledging my shortcomings for the purpose of overcoming them in the future, I focus so intently on my weaknesses as validation for the fake identity I've been taught to believe is my own? Vin, you better be listening. By the way, this isn't just for Vin, this is for all of us. I'm in your business. I don't have time to unpack all of that, but come on, you know who you are. We know who we are. I'm in there too. If I never take the time to say or even write down, yeah, I messed up here and here and here, but guys, if there's never a but after that, you're just adding to it. You're not exchanging it. Just like our physical bodies, mentally, we naturally generate toxic thoughts. Whether it's targeting others or ourselves, it happens every day. So find those thoughts, lock them down, and then exchange, not add, exchange them for the good that you must henceforth be programming yourself to believe in. Write that down. I'm sorry to say that programming your thoughts is an everyday thing. And sadly, it will never get easier. At least not in the conventional sense. Silver lining though, you'll get stronger. The weight of that specific trial does not change, but you do. So when life wants to add more trials, more weight onto that barbell, whatever, if we're using working out terms, don't freak out like everyone else does, because you now know something that they don't. With patience, intentionality, putting in the good and taking out the bad, you just got to get your weight up, you know? Then that same thing that used to paralyze you with fear and hold you captive will halt you no longer. It's the same weight, but you've changed. Furthermore, if you're a believer like myself, then you know that you were made for more than this. You know. So why let it stop you here? James 1 verse 2. Look it up. Ladies, gentlemen, and Vin, that is my 2 cents for the week. Don't forget the exchange, right? Not just an addition or subtraction, it's an exchange. Because though it be mundane, its lessons forever remain. My name is Jason, or you can call me Jace. This was LFTM, or Lessons from the Mundane, and I speak favor and fulfillment over your life. I pray this week you'll learn to take some much deeper breaths, if you know what I'm saying. So I'll be seeing you. Take care, guys.